Does the hormonal birth control pill actually lower testosterone levels? That is the question we'll be tackling in today's video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for the support. My channel is growing and I'm so happy, so thank you. So this question came to mind because of a question by a viewer of mine. Her name, I hope I pronounced it correctly, China or Shina, China Lee Marquardt. So she left this question on my video all about using the birth control pill to alleviate symptoms of perimenopause. And she pointed out that the birth control pill can lower testosterone levels and thereby lower libido. So, of course, true to form, I decided to Google more into this because it wasn't something that was top of my mind when I was using the birth control pill. And I made a video on it, using it to alleviate perimenopausal symptoms, and I put myself on the birth control pill. So this is what I found when I actually did some Google research. It turns out that there has been a meta-analysis done of various studies to investigate this very question, whether testosterone is lowered by the birth control pill. And from this information here on the screen, it would appear that yes, the birth control pill does in fact lower testosterone. Now, luckily for me, I went to get blood tests done whilst I was on Femidine, which is a combination birth control pill. And I made a video, I'll link to it down below. Here's the thumbnail. I made a video that was previous to this video on my estradiol and my progesterone levels whilst I was on the birth control pill, and they were both low. And I tested my testosterone on that day too, and it was low. But now here's the interesting part. Naturally, my testosterone is very, very low. In fact, it's 0.2 naturally. I know because I have been testing for quite a while. I've been working with my doctor, and he has put me on Testo Gel. So it's a bioidentical testosterone gel cream for women. And he has said to me that I should basically be using it every single day of my life, half a pump every day. Because when I've done a full pump, my levels have shot up to 2.5, which he says is a bit high. Now, on half a pump, on the birth control pill, you will see, I'm going to put you on the screen, that my reading was 0.2. What's it, nanomoles per deciliter, whatever the unit of measurement is. But you can see there on the screen that my testosterone reading doesn't even show up. And that is with me using a testo gel. Now, it is possible that on that day I pumped a bit less than half a pump. It's possible that I didn't rub it in as much. I mean, in the mornings I'm in a rush and I'm trying to get dressed. So what I'm saying is it's possible that I didn't get my normal half a pump, but one would think that it would still show up somewhat in my bloodstream. Maybe I'd get a reading of 1 instead of 1.9, which is where we want to be at. The doctor says, he likes my level to be at around 2. And in previous tests, my level, I will put the cumulative report here, my level has been 2, 2.3, 2.6. And then it's also been low. And now, thinking about it, that could be when I've been on the birth control pill. So it is interesting that it does appear that my viewer was right. The birth control pill possibly does lower testosterone in women. So a little bit more research on my part. I found this clip of a doctor talking here on YouTube. It's a video you can watch.
It's an amazing off-label treatment for acne because all birth control pills suppress the level of testosterone in the body, and so that can be a great way to treat hormonal acne.
As you can hear, by the fact that the birth control pill does help lessen acne in women, hormonal acne, it does it by the mechanism of lowering testosterone. So this would appear to be quite a known fact. Now, I went off the birth control pill because all my hormonal levels were low, and I thought, well, then that's not helping me at all. So I have gone off Femidine, the birth control pill. And 3 days after being off, I went and tested again. And ta-da, here's my testosterone level on my testosterone gel cream off the birth control pill. 1.3. So it is rising again. It's at least back to over 1, which is good. I tend to battle with keeping my testosterone high. And so I think that the birth control pill does indeed, and it would appear to be based on my blood tests, does indeed lower testosterone in us women. So that is something that I wanted to share with you because knowledge is power. If you are a lady that is on the birth control pill, do you know what your testosterone levels are? Do you know where that has lowered them? Maybe your testosterone levels are too low. It is a fact that we do need testosterone. We need some of it in our bloodstream. We don't need the levels as high as men, but we ladies do have and need testosterone. And in fact, Dr. Peter Attia, I heard this on a podcast on YouTube, was saying to the interviewer that even though women have way less testosterone than men, so for example, mine is 2, maybe a man's is 400 or 600 or whatever it is, we still have more total testosterone than estrogen and progesterone. It's just the units of measurement can be a bit deceiving because I might get a reading of estrogen at 55 to 500 to 600, but the units of measurement are a lot smaller, but testosterone is still actually the dominant hormone circulating in my body. Well, I didn't know that until I heard Dr. Peter Attia mention that in the podcast. And so it is very interesting that we women do need to be aware of testosterone in our bodies, and we should be aware of what the birth control pill can do to all our levels. I mean, based on my tests, it's lowered my estrogen and progesterone and testosterone. But in this video, I just wanted to bounce that question around, share with you the knowledge that I've learned and gained, and I hope that it helps you in some way if you are considering going on the birth control pill, if you are considering using it to alleviate perimenopausal symptoms. I would say that, of course, as I always say, it's very important to do blood tests. So check your levels. You have no idea what's going on inside your body unless you test. Guessing is just, it's not going to cut it. And just basing on how you feel can help to a degree, but it doesn't always tell you the full picture. You might feel okay, but maybe you're not as good as you could feel, or you might feel good because of something else, but your blood levels of certain hormones are still not optimal. So I would encourage you, I know it's a pain in the ass, but go and get your levels tested, especially if you are dealing with hormonal issues. So thank you for watching. If you liked this topic and found it interesting, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Leave me a comment. Tell me any questions you have, any experience you have with your hormonal levels, with being on the birth control pill. What did you think of this video? Are there any topics you would like me to cover in the future? Any thoughts you have, please share. Share this video with a lady that maybe is on the birth control pill and could just do with the information. Maybe she's struggling with perimenopause as well. You can send her all my perimenopausal videos. All the support really helps. So thank you so much. Also, it's totally free, so subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell. I'm not going to bug you. It takes you a second. Just hit it for me. Thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. I hope you all have a beautiful day further. Bye.